Hi all, welcome to 2T Curious Minds. In this video, we will see about angles. Before diving into angles, we will see some important types of lines. They are parallel, perpendicular and intersecting. So parallel lines will never touch each other. They travel at a same distance apart from each other. They never cross each other. Perpendicular lines will cross each other to make square corners. Intersecting lines will cross each other, but they necessarily do not make right angles or square corners. We'll see how the intersecting lines form angles. In this example, there are two line segments FE and CD. They intersect at a point, and that is called the point of intersection named M. There is some space that is formed at the point of intersection between these intersecting lines. That space is called the angle. Mathematically, we'll see what is the definition of an angle. In geometry, angle is the space or the figure that is formed by two rays. These rays forms the sides of an angle, and these rays will share a common endpoint that is called the vertex of the angle. Angles are generally represented by arcs. We can name an angle by three different ways. First, the vertex. Next, the point on each ray with a vertex in the center. Other ways, a number or any letter. In this example, the rays AB and AC forms the angle. The vertex here is A. So, we can name the angle in three different ways. That is, this is the symbol to represent the angle. So, this is angle A. That is angle with the vertex. Other ways, angle BAC or CAB. You can put the points of the rays and the vertex in between. So, it's angle BAC or CAB. Or simply mark the space or the angle with a letter or any number and write it as angle 1 or angle A or B. Whatever you are writing here to represent that angle. So these are the different ways to name an angle. What are arcs? Arcs are curves. Arcs are part of a circle. Arcs are used to represent the angles in general. How do you measure an angle? In mathematics, we measure all entities. So, the unit of measurement for angle is degree. We use a little circle. This is the degree symbol following the number. For example, if you write 90 with a degree symbol, it means 90 degrees. The smallest measurement of angle is 1 degree. And a complete circle makes 360 degree. Half a circle or a straight line makes 180 degree. How do you measure an angle? As we measure length and breadth with a scale or a ruler, there is a special tool to measure angle. That is protractor. The protractor has got a zero line. So the zero line is where the zero falls on the protractor. Do you see a zero here? So this line is called as the zero line of the protractor. And this point is called as the midpoint or the center or the axis of the protractor. So here in this example we have two rays BA and BC, the vertex being B. Now imagine we do not know the measurement of this angle. How do you measure this? Just place this protractor such that the zero line of the protractor coincides with one ray and check out where the other ray falls on the protractor. See, the ray BA falls at 60 degrees on the protractor. So the measurement of this angle is 60 degrees. Another important angle to be remembered is right angle. We will be using right angle in various problems and concepts in geometry. So I would suggest please memorize right angle. Right angle is formed by two perpendicular lines. When the perpendicular straight lines intersect each other, they form square corners, and these are called as right angles. In general, all angles are represented by arcs, but since the right angle forms square corners, they are represented by squares. So whenever you see this special squares, you can tell that it is a right angle. So the measurement of right angle is 90 degree. These are the other type of angles to be remembered. We already saw right angle, which is 90 degree. So any angle which is lesser than 90 degree is called an acute angle. Any angle which is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree is obtuse angle. Any angle which is a straight line is 180 degree. Any angle that is greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree is a reflex angle. And any angle that is exactly 360 degree or forms a complete circle is a full angle. These are the different types of angle to be memorized. There are two other important angles. They are complementary and supplementary. So, complementary angles. If any two angles add up or sum up to form 90 degree, then it is complementary angle. Whereas if any two angles add up or sum up to form 180 degrees, it is called supplementary angles. So this is the summary of what we saw in this video. The different types of lines, parallel, perpendicular, intersecting, and how the intersecting lines formed the angles, what are the basics of angles, rays, vertex, arcs, and how do you name an angle, how do you measure it, especially with a special tool called protractor, the right angle, which is the most important angle. The measurement is 90 degree and it is formed by two perpendicular straight lines. And the other different type of angles like acute, obtuse, reflex, full angle and straight angle. So practice and get familiar with the different types of angles, their measurements, and try to memorize right angles. Practice measuring angles with protractor. Thanks for watching. If you find this information useful, please subscribe to 2T Curious Minds.